Right, I bought a mould to make my own ammunition for the UMAREX 50 cal, and I'm putting them in the bottom of the mould, which are 2.2 air rifle pellets called Hornet. And mould came in that packet. There's the mould. I'm using hot glue gun. Could do with a better glue gun, a bigger one. It'll melt it a bit more hotter. What you have to do is you have to squirt that with WD-40 or cooking oil or something like that in, to lubricate inside, so your hot glue gun, when it's cooled, which I cooled it under the cold tap, you can just put it in a bucket of cold water, whatever, cool it fast. Then trim the excess off the top with my knife, and it should be good to go. Let's have a look. Right, I've did one. What? 6 in there. You get a little pin here. You're supposed to push them out through that, or the moulds. You push the pin through that hole. Oh, there's one. Just got to tidy him up a little bit. A craft knife or something. Yeah. That's that one. Yeah. Slipping my fingers because I've got WD-40 on it. Oh, there we are. There's another. Pushed them in with my thumb so it's like a cup there. The thing is, how accurate are they going to be? There's another one. There's three left to get out. Let's come out. I'll try them in a bit. Come on. Awkward. Oh, that's tough. Oh, there we have it. There we are. One to go. Now you've got to lubricate this mould, otherwise you'd never get them out. Right, there we are. So that's the mould. That's the pin for pushing them out. There's the pellets I've used, like a copper point on them. And we'll have to give it a go and see what happens. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, get back to you in a bit. Right, I've just made another batch of 6, and the reason I'm holding it with my mold grips, because that heat gun's only a little one and doesn't melt very hot. What I found anyway is I started off and fill them up with a glue gun, and then I get my blow lamp and I heat the mould up, spray WD-40 inside of it and all over it, put the hot glue gun in, hot glue in, and then heated it up with my blow lamp, and it all sinks around that pellet properly. And then I just lick my thumb and I press on top, and it makes like a cup. Make sure it's all forced down. I just keep wetting my thumb and pressing it because it's hot. It stops it sticking to my thumb too when it's wet. And they push out easy, and they seem quite formed okay. See the cup, as I've pushed it down with my thumb. See how they fly, and they're only light. So anyway, I hold that on there, and hopefully I can push them out. Bloody hell, it's tight. Maybe there's a bit on the surface needs trimming off. See in a minute. Yeah, those ones come out. Oh, that's not melted round there properly, has it? Anyway, I'll heat that up again. I'm gonna have my breakfast first now. Come back to you. Right, I had to heat this up again because the hot glue hadn't reached around the bottom properly, so they wouldn't have flown straight. They'd have been all over the show. I'm just scraping the excess glue off now. The hot glue gun. Better off with a Stanley knife really, but I'll manage for this. I think my honest opinion, really, for me anyway, is this is too much like bloody hard work. I know they're expensive to buy, but the thing is, just buy the cheap paintballs and have practice with it, with the UMAREX 50 cal, and then save the good quality ones for other things, if you know what I mean. Anyway, see what this turned out like now. Push them out. Little pin here. It's not easy. Bloody hell. I'm going to have to take that off. And I'm going to have to put the pin in these more grips to help push it out. Too much bloody faffing around to do 6 at a time. Jesus. Right. See what they've turned out like, if I can get them out. Bloody hell. Oh, tough. Oh, there's one. Oh, they're deformed inside, look. They are with the pellets anyway. So obviously somebody has a knack, whoever makes them. They're not going to fly straight then. Let's try some more. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. There's another one. Another one out. Oh, that's slightly off centre. Bit skew width. Yay. Try this one here. Oh, bloody hell. It's bloody hard work. It'd be better just with ball bearings in, not these pellets. At least there's nothing to centre, is there? See me even damaging the points, trying to push them out with this pin. They're that hard. Well, that won't come out easy. But that's still... Why's that camera not focusing? That's still off centre. So that won't fly straight either. got that one out. That's reasonable. No, I'm not impressed. Not impressed with the mould. See, even the hot glue gun's not gone round that properly. I don't know. I won't be doing this again. So that was a waste of 20 quid for that mould. Right. Got 12 there. I'll have a go in a bit. Come back to you. Right. I'll empty this magazine. It's got steel balls in. It's not loaded, even though there's a gas cylinder in. Until that red pin jumps out there, there's no gas in it. Oh. So that's safe. I'll take these out, these balls, and put them I've just made in. Looking for a tin can, but I can't find one. I just found a plastic plastic milk bottle. Just put them in there. Made. One's a bit deformed. Put my safety glasses on, that's for sure. You just push it in like that. Let that go, and when I hit the bottom of that, that will pierce the cartridge inside, the CO2. That red pin will jump out there to say that it's live. Now, let's go and have a go. Right, got my safety glasses on. Going to activate this, I'll show you, no pin sticking out. Just bang the bottom of it. See the pins out now? So it's active. Right, watch the bottle. Bloody hell. Don't know how they went. They're going. They don't seem to be putting an hole in it. The brass point out of the air rifle pellet is in there. I'm trying on this box. Oh, there's no problem going through that and out the other side. It's good grouping. Right, we'll try it again, a few more shots, and then that's it. Yeah, they're pretty crap. Them homemade ones. Yeah, it's going straight through the cardboard box. There's not an issue. Let me see if I can show you when you're done how to empty the gas. So you've got that pin there. Can't press it with my finger, but you can press it with something else. Take the socket off. You see that? Press it in. Now it's thin because all the gas has come out. and you can undo the bottom. It's only a little bit left, not a lot. Yeah, like that. And there's a cylinder. Ooh, it's icy cold. So there we have it. What can I say? Yeah, got my safety glasses on. UMAREX 50 cal HDR, or the TXR, same gun. Not loaded, no gas in it, pin's gone in, empty. Magazine empty. I'll put these steel ball bearings back in. Shoots very accurate with them. Hard hitting. Good on my cardboard box, and then I have my big dust sheet as a backstop. They don't go through the dust sheet. But paintballing, I tell you what, I wouldn't like to be hit with one of these paintballs. You're going to leave a massive bruise. So I'd hate to think what kind of... Well, they'll break the skin. There's one on YouTube where it's like his back's bleeding. He's got his wife at shooting, testing. Look at that. Anyway, regarding the mould, using a hot glue gun, forget about it. Take them off now. Absolutely shite. Just buying factory made. There's all different types. You know, there's cheap ones actually, paintballs. So you can, you know, put a board up and just felt tip a target on it. And, you know, the different coloured paintballs, so like chalk, some of them, you know, really cheap, and you'll see where they're hitting. So you can get some good practice. So if you ever go paintballing, you know, you'll have an upper hand, you'll be a good shot. You can get a laser on it underneath on the Picatinny rail, or you can have a red dot sight on top, or both. You can get a laser for the bottom that's got a built-in torch. So, alright, isn't it? See any rats in your garden? Won't kill them, but it'll frighten the life out of them. I'll give it a smack on the arse with one of them paintballs. Alright. I hope it helps, and you know, not impressed with this. That's a heat it up with a blow lamp. Still struggle getting them out, and they were deformed. So, what more can I say? Anyway, hope it helps. Bye for now. Right, just to recap on this. I won't be using this again for making ammunition for the pistol. Paintball gun. And by the way, it's 7.5 joules, so it's legal in the UK. It's not a high powered one. Okay, just to let you know that. But I know I paid 20 quid for this. A little bag there with some bits in you can use to experiment using a hot glue gun. But yeah, no good. So what I'm going to use it for is I can put one end of a swivel, fishing swivel, through the bottom of there, and through the top fill it up with lead. I can make my own fishing weights, or a bit of wire through there like as a loop. I was just thinking, to fill it up with lead, I'll never get the bugger out, will I? Because the swivel won't pull through there. Silly me. But you know what I mean. I'll make lead weights with that so it doesn't go to waste. 20 quid for a lead weight mould. It's about right anyway. Right, so I'm going to upload this now onto my channel on YouTube with an accompanying video that I did yesterday. Hope you enjoy. Bit of fun. Bit of something different. I know my site's called A Hunter's Tale. I've just put one on about making a netting with hoops over my raised grow bed I built. But you know, it's food that goes towards the venison and the rabbits and the duck and the geese and the pheasants and the partridge. You've got to have vegetables with your food that you shoot. So that's why I put it on. Just to cover everything. That's me. You rather like my channel or you don't. No worries, I don't do it for money. I do it as a hobby, and it's something my children and grandchildren can look back on one day and say, oh, that's what my granddad got up to. This is what my dad gets up to. So that's why I do it. Anyway, enjoy this video. The sun's shining. I've got a load of fish I'm going to mulch up now. Put it in water, soak it in there, and then I'm going to water my veg with the juices off the fish. Alright, bye for now. Where do you want to be? Nom nom nom. Big calibre UMAREX HDR.